This is Deducter bringing you Scenario 1 of Grand Campaign 43, played with my modified equipment files. And this is Kharkov43, start of great Grand Campaign. I have to say, 43 is one of my favorites. I think 43 through 45, the late war ones, are the best. I just want to point out a few important differences. There are probably over 100 changes in this year in terms of equipment file. One big one is the 43 infantry have been redesigned. They have better defenses now, 10 ground defense and 4 close defense on average. Some special troops, like the paratroopers, are absolutely amazing with sky-high defense values, really good soft attack, and they cost a lot, though, however. So all the 43 infantry have been changed in that way. You'll notice some units actually had their attack lowered slightly, but because of the increased effective experience, as long as they have about 3 stars on them, they're as good as they used to be. So even units like the bridge engineers receive 43 variants. Other changes include lowering the cost of certain German medium tanks. The Panzer IV-G is now 400 prestige as opposed to 570 in 1942, at least in my mod. Also, the gun has been upgraded to be laying 48 of the. So this the Panzer IV F2 I still kept as laying 43. In any event, by comparison, the Tiger tank costs about 4 times more, has amazing defenses and hard attack and initiative. It is just a overall flatly superior tank in terms of combat abilities, but is expensive and has almost no fuel and very little ammo, making it relatively immobile and not that great for offensive reasons. I also changed all the recon units such that there are 2 types. There are the dedicated recon units like this for spotting, and they have no close defense, but pretty good ground defense. They're also all recon, not all, most recon units, at least for the German player, are soft targets now. AI recon units are still hard targets because AI does not know how to use them, like recon. In the event, the dedicated recon units are great for scouting ahead, while the combat recon units in general have more ammo, whereas dedicated recon units, for instance, only have 3. These have more ammo and but they suffer from slightly lower defenses, although they do have better close defense. So, yeah, those are some of the major changes. Fighters have been changed. They've received price reductions in general, the 109G in particular, compared with 1942, and the FW190A somewhat too. As you can see here, the FW190A is flat out a superior fighter. Except it has slightly less ammo, but is much more expensive. Plus, you can't get a highly experienced one. I purchased a second one to complement the first one I have. They're only at 2 stars because of the experience upgrade penalty. If you try to upgrade, say, this unit, the FW190, it'll lose about 250 experience. So, really, if you want good fighters, or good units of any sort, same thing applies to the Panzers. This one is actually my old 3-star Panzer 1, but now you see he only has 125 experience. So if you want experienced units, you'll actually have to use them in combat and get their experience up. All of these changes have the effect of making the game much, much, much harder. I would say difficulty has gone up by, I don't know, 100 to 200%, something like that. Is really hard now, as it should be, I think, for 1943 onwards. So, if you're looking for a challenge, this mod will not disappoint without making it feel like that you're just fighting against overwhelmingly qualitatively superior Russian units. Quantitatively, of course, the Russians will always have huge hordes of units to throw at you, but most of their units are not of super high quality. Conscripts for the Russians have an upgrade, but they're still terrible troops. Almost no defenses, only slightly improved soft attack, and no initiative. They'll still get slaughtered en masse by experienced German infantry. Similarly, same with the Russian tanks. Even the T-34-43, a formidable tank, is not that dangerous to experience German panzers. Nevertheless, how the Russians will win is basically overwhelming weight of numbers. Attack you over and over again. If it takes them 5 T-34s to knock out a Panzer III, that's a good trade for the Russians. In any event, let's begin, and I can illustrate some more subtle differences as the game proceeds. One great thing is that elite infantry like this SA infantry are now really, really good. This unit has 4 stars, and look at that, the attack is 9, and the effective defense is 15. Truly astonishingly powerful unit there. So the elite infantry are really good. Actually want to move like this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, one sector dealt with. Let's see. Kind of a waste of a tiger, but that's okay. Here, put this here. Guess we must put the recon unit there. What else? That's good. I like to eliminate overstrength points on the AI's units as much as possible. Well, actually, we use this to provide escort. Every single bomber is protected by 2 fighters. That's not a bad idea in 43. Given the buffs to the Red Air Force, you gotta be very careful against the Red Air Force. It is no longer a joke. In fact, it is extraordinarily dangerous. Let me think. Also, in general, the advantage of the German tanks over the Soviet tanks is initiative. Especially because German tanks generally have a lot more experience. So that's why you almost always want to place German tanks in clear terrain. Whereas you want to keep anti-tank guns, you can keep those in close terrain without too much trouble, as long as you got artillery cover. So I gotta think about my deployment scheme. Over here. And I am back. Sorry about that. It seems like actually my computer crashed, and I lost some footage there at the end of turn 1. Nothing really important happened, though. You can see in the interim, Soviets have attacked with some... Well, actually, they didn't do much of anything. There are some new fighters that showed up. That's about it, though. Has terrible luck. Okay. Let's see, what can I do here? Let's try to get some mass attack bonuses going on here. Soviet tanks like KV-1 are not a match against the Tiger. Now is out of ammo and more or less useless, which is exactly the opportunity I've been waiting for. This thing has better attack. This thing has the best attack, doesn't it? Wow. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, what can we do? You know, let's manage this sector first. Easier sector. Yeah, this current defensive arrangement looks good. Alright, we'll move this up north. Good. Let's see, what else can we do here? I said as a rule of thumb, you don't want to be putting German tanks on close terrain, but I'm going to make an exception in this case. I'm going to put that there so I can try to finish it off. Yeah. Next, try to finish this off. Easy. Next, oh, this part's tricky. Withdraw, 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 up. Probably shouldn't have attacked. Knew the odds weren't necessarily on my side. Yeah, well. Let's see, what can the AI do? That T-34 could potentially do something. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. Let's put that Panzer there. That should protect me. Move this up. Move this up. There we go, that's better. Then I want to use something to cover these units. Actually, I can go down. Then what else should I cover? Probably this sector. Either here or here. It's hard to pick. My personal feeling is that the AI always goes after the unit with the... Well... It's hard to say. Well... It's 50-50 chance what I think the AI will attack. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah. Let's hope I'm right. Move that up. I was right! Sometimes I impress even myself. KV tank, huh? This is actually sort of a tricky situation with that KV tank. I'm gonna try something risky, but potentially, if it works, highly clever. I'm not doing enough suppression. Basically, the idea is to do this, and to force it onto... You know what? What are the odds? The odds are, on average, I should be able to pull this off. You know, sometimes it's better to take risks. And in this case, it obviously did not pay off. Crap. Alright. Situation is not good. Took care of the KV tank, but I sustained heavy damage. Oh boy. Things are about to get ugly. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's hope that position holds. It should. Meanwhile, let's continue to wreak havoc on these Soviet formations. Excellent. I finished off the entirety of the Red Air Force, so now let us start wreaking some more havoc in the back lines here. But without forgetting to protect my Stuka. We'll leave that to defend. I have might as well use this here. Yeah. Again, the Panzer G is not very vulnerable. Gotta think a bit more about the deployment here. That thing has too much entrenchment. Still. Alright, I left one of my Stukas unprotected. That's a stupid mistake. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure Red Air Force doesn't attack for a little bit longer, so it's not that bad. I gotta think. What's more dangerous? Not the anti-tank gun, frankly. Not worried about that. Deal with that next turn. Wow. That went better than I had hoped. Much better. Now, that was a stroke of extremely good luck. I'm not going to complain. Alright. That anti-tank gun, it's not that bad. I don't have to deal with it just yet. We'll shift my defenses around like this. Yeah. Let us hope the AI doesn't kill my mortar too. It is possible if it bombards and then just overwhelm it with mass attacks. I'm gonna have to withdraw the line off the line next turn. We'll see what the AI does. Nothing. Wow, that was the worst thing it could have done. Okay then, I'm not gonna complain. Let's see, what else should we do? Tiger tank. Now, as you can see, this is exactly how Tiger is intended to work. Nearly invincible in combat. Problem is, especially in the snow, it gets stuck after fighting a bit, and now it's useless unless you resupply it. It is no longer a super unit that is basically superior in every single way to any other tank in 1943, with the possible exception of the Panther. Now is invincible in combat as usual, but not exactly the best unit to be using for attack. All my other units are fine. They can advance if they want to, but that Tiger, you know, it got stuck in the snow. Historically, not an uncommon occurrence. So I consider that a very successful change. I'll try to finish that off. Alright, this unit is going to be withdrawn off the line. These are my new defenses. Should be adequate. Next, what sort of clever shenanigans can I pull? There are a number of tricks I can pull, but I want to think about this sector first. I really want to take that airfield, but I don't feel like I can take it until next turn, and I would rather have my Stuka available for when it really matters. For now, finishing that unit off. Put the grenadier there. I have some ideas on what to do. Next, let us continue the advance here and pull off some clever tricks. The odds are acceptable. As you can see, these 3-star Bridge Engineer 43 are exceedingly difficult to take out, especially with entrenchment. This unit had effective defense of 14, so you know these Soviet bridge crossings should be. There should be more contest over them. Let's see, what do I want to do? This fighter is might as well transfer over here to start strafing these tanks. As for this unit, I'll just protect some of my forward defenses there. Interesting, Soviets moved the guards out. And the spring thaw should come next turn, according to the weather forecast. That will be critical. Soviet tanks are proving stubbornly difficult to finish off. Well, I'll deal with that when the thaw comes in any event. Let's see. Here, what should I do? Take out the AT gun first and move my units such that they block the bridge engineer so the Soviets can't stream over. That is critical, I think. that in reserve, resupply that. Okay, that's good. Gotta press the advance to the north here. This is the most critical phase, I feel. It's vital to try to seize control over this area and prevent the Soviets from crossing, while maintaining a good disposition of forces. Not an easy thing to do. Okay, my Tiger tank is operational again. Yeah. This is a very risky series of maneuvers I'm undertaking now. Let's hope it doesn't come back to haunt me. That unit is not that dangerous. I want to try to finish off the T-34. Because the key is to do this to protect all my units. Alright, that was, even I have to say I was impressed with my own maneuvers there. Move that back south. Oh yeah, you're supposed to escort 3 of these captured officers back. It's really, really easy to do that. You basically can't fail at it unless you intentionally throw away your units, but that's pretty much the only way you can fail at it. Let's see, what do we got here? Soviets almost certainly will deploy more air units now, so I gotta be careful. And protect. Alright, I have control over this particular bridgehead. That's the most important part. Otherwise, I can just advance, slowly in that direction. No need to press my forces too much. All the other units can stay put for now. Yeah. Let's see what the Soviets do. As expected, try to move out a few units here. Oh, I didn't see that move. That was a good move by the Soviets, I have to say. But my elite infantry, even in the open, can resist the Soviet tanks somewhat decently. On the other hand, scars are extremely dangerous to units in close terrain. Alright. Let's start by trying to finish off Soviet Air Force here. Plus, this thing is stuck on a river. That's good. That gives me an opportunity here. Yeah, taking a lot of damage. We will slowly take care of this bridge engineer. There's no rush. But I do want to try to take care of these conscripts sooner rather than later. Move this over to... Well, the AI might move that down, but I should be fine. I should be fine. Thanks to river defensive bonus. We'll see, though. I'm going to start attacking that O2 as soon as possible. Since I consider it the most dangerous of the AI units. Alright, the next series of moves is going to be a bit trickier. Again, my trump card is the Tiger tank. Which should be afforded as much air cover as possible. I'll force it to withdraw, but I'm not too worried. I'll finish it off next turn. Ah, this unit is stuck. Great. This unit is also almost stuck too. It's not very good. This is a tricky situation here. On one hand, I need to contain this sector and prevent the Soviets from crossing the river. That's very important. Yeah. On the other hand, that's not so easy to accomplish. Right, that's as expected. I should be able to finish the Soviets off next turn. In any event. Yeah, it's not a good idea. Let's actually shift this back to deal with those soft units. Yeah, that seems wise. Ugh. T-34 could be a threat. Move this down just in case. Oh, da-da-da-da. Il-2 will hopefully do nothing now, but you never know. Move this to protect that artillery. Move this up. Let's do that. I think that should be good. Fighter will almost certainly find something to strafe. Probably. We'll see. Yeah, that was what I was afraid of. Damn. Probably the rocket artillery. Okay, the Soviets are crossing the river en masse now. And the counter-assault to the south. Okay. Things have turned more interesting. Oh, the situation is tricky. Didn't finish it off? Really? Fine. My overwhelming air superiority should be enough to deal with the Soviet tanks in the south there. Waste to use Tiger on something like that, but I'm gonna try to finish it off ASAP. Oh no, I'm quite literally out of troops. Great. Guards have been finished off. Tiger tank can be driven forward with little fear. I gotta have to count hexes. This should be safe. Protect that. This +3 defensive mortar should be safe by itself like that. In case it isn't, though, you can always deploy like that. Pretty sure that regular will not leave to try to assault my elite infantry, so that should be fairly safe. So should that. Okay, good. One bridge engineer down. Making progress. Excellent. We'll withdraw this for now. Resupply this. We'll allow some of the Soviets to cross the river. Yeah. It's actually a shifty engineer. Everything else is fine. Okay, good. Yeah. Keep a fighter here to cover all contingencies. I think that's good. There's still the IL-2 that I did not manage to kill. I have to remember that. Let's see, what can the Soviets do here? I want to prevent reinforcements. So I'll do that. I'm gonna have to shift some more units south. I think my recon units should be sufficient for the job. Yeah. Not doing anywhere near the amount of damage I need to. That's not good. Another T-34 down. I'll keep bombarding away at the bridge engineer. No need to kill it just yet. If I force it to withdraw, that's not necessarily the best outcome. Alright, good. I want to try to seize the river crossings ASAP. I consider that the most important thing right now. So, let's do that. Shift this up to defend. Keep that there. Bring the fighter escort to protect. I still have some problems, most notably that unit, but oh, that's easy. T-34 does not do well on hills. Start weakening that position. Have some more fighters. I want to escort a few of these units. This can be sent south to harass a little bit. start transferring some more infantry. Let's shift that like that. Oh, I have an extra fighter. What should I protect? Let's actually refuel this unit. That is why it's so important to seize control of the river crossings as soon as possible. Probably gonna lose that unit, but it's irrelevant. I can capture enough officers in time for victory. I do need to shift something down south, though, to take back these... Oh, great. Snow? That is not cool. Alright, I'm gonna start transferring my anti-tank battalion south to deal with those units. Yeah. I was gonna transfer this south. Yeah. Snow could not have come at a worse time. Great. That could have also gone better. Alright. Got pause. Okay, and I am back. Let's see. Situation south is problematic, to say the least. Resupply, move this up. Okay, I want to seize control of the bridge crossing. I'll send my best tank over. Next, we'll position that unit there. Start transferring some more troops up north. I want to know where that T-34 is. Those are the Soviet Il-2 that I want to take care of sooner rather than later. It's probably a good idea. Actually, I want to transfer artillery up north. Yeah, I know what I want to do now. Let's let the Soviets get ambushed over and over again. All right. One down. Two down, and now I only have to worry about the infantry, which are trivial to destroy. Let's see, what else can I do? Start finishing off some more of these T-34s. Yeah. Alright. Progress seems excellent. Alright, I know what to do here. I gotta pause. Okay, and I am back. I gotta think about this situation carefully. I can do something like this, which I actually think is a pretty good maneuver. Now let's bring something to do damage. Then we'll finish it off. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I have to do this. Alright, that so far so good. Bring a fighter over here to escort. Move that up. Move that up. There is a recon unit in there, if I remember correctly. Yeah, where'd it go? Well, apparently I don't remember correctly. Well, in that case... yeah, that should be good. And adequate protection for most of my units. Right, I want to be be very careful here. I have a second combat engineer I can continue bringing up. Bring the artillery up. As expected, the AI attacked, but I had fighter cover there. Well, that was less good. That went okay. I'm gonna drive the bridge engineer back across the bridge now. Yeah. Okay, these Soviet units, especially the LA-5 FN, is extraordinarily dangerous. I'm gonna have to bring pretty much all my fighters to deal with this. It's going to be one hell of a battle. Alright. Pretty sure, let me see, this thing has 13 move. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it's safe. Okay. My still cutting to south is safe, which is very important. So far the combat results have been excellent. Yeah. I'm gonna need to transfer some of these officers south now. I'm gonna be able to take back the city, no problem. Soviets only have LA-5 left. I can deal with that. Fortunately, that KV tank will be able to not necessarily. I can do this. Yeah, that's probably a good move. Gotta pause. Okay, and I am back. I distinctly remember, yeah, there was a recon unit there. Okay. Okay. Entrenchment 2 in the forest. Spotting is 4. Let's do that. Cover my unit. We'll start bombarding that, mostly to weaken entrenchment. I want to transfer a lot of infantry that way. Next, yeah, these defenses are good now. I have a good idea that the AI is going to strafe that unit, but it's fine. He'll strafe the pioneer in the forest, that's my guess, with the fighter. Oh, that works. Situation here is actually a bit critical. Unless I can get some reinforcements over. Let's bring down... Oh, damn. Out of fuel, huh? Another attack hero? That is awesome. Attack +3 on the FW190. Luck is too good sometimes. Alright. That KV2 is fighting surprisingly well. Huh. It's actually a bit problematic for me. Damn. Do I have any other air unit available? Nope. Ooh, this is actually a little tricky here. Here's one clever thing I can do. gotta think very carefully about this next sequence of moves. If I do this right, I don't feel like I have enough armor though to do it. Damn. I have this. Push north, south. Damn, that's not enough armor. Alright, let me take a look at what other assets I have available. South, up, up. I don't have anything to cover though. Damn. Okay, the recon unit has gone there. 1, 2, 3, 4. It can spot me, but if I put this there, it should be relatively safe. Move that up. Continue weakening entrenchment. Damn it. Man, I could have done something really, really clever, but sadly I just don't have enough armor to pull it off. It's irritating. No choice but to redeploy my forces like this. For now. They should force it onto the hill. No? That's fine. That goes onto the hill. That goes like that. Start transferring additional anti-tank assets. I think I've finished off pretty much all of the Soviet Air Force by now. There may be like 1 or 2 things that I haven't killed, but it's not a concern. Just escort my Tiger tank. We'll leave that there. Yeah. Right. Yeah, let's do that. That's a good move by the AI. Mountaineers are taking a lot of damage. Okay. That's okay. That's good. Withdraw that slightly. Okay, good. Situation is now well in hand. Force Soviets back across the river again. I'm in good shape. I am back. Unfortunately, I seem to have lost a turn because the computer crashed again. Hopefully, I fixed the problem this time around. Turn 14 wasn't a very interesting turn, though, so at least didn't miss too much. What I want to try to do now is to tempt the AI into making another mistake. But that is not as easy to do as it seems. I also have to start pressing the attack, so let us begin. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to see if I can tempt the AI into making a mistake. This thing has spotting 2, right? Yeah. So this is my clever plan. Let's see if it pays off. One, two, three. No, it's not gonna work. Right. Damn, there are no good solutions here. Because I don't want to get hit by the artillery. Spotting of 1. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Stage another temporary tactical withdrawal while transferring up fresh forces for the next phase. Yeah, in theory, Yeah, let's do this. I don't think the AI will be able to cope. Oh, right. Let's see how this works out. At least the ambush worked perfectly. Alright, I only have 5 turns left. Great. 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 I also didn't manage to tempt AI into making a mistake. That is not really acceptable. Huh, my T-34 is getting shot up pretty badly. That's okay though. Hmm. Hmm. No problem. Finish them off next turn. I need to transfer more infantry to start assaulting the city. Damn it. This is a problem. Alright. Too many defenses. Ah, that's just great. Oh, almost always a bad idea to send tanks into close terrain, but in this case, I don't feel like I have much of a choice. Time is running out. This is a much stronger AI attack than I remembered. Crap. Okay. I also need to capture another officer now, otherwise I won't have enough time to transfer them. Okay, there it is. Good, good. Good, 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 good. Soviets have concentrated all their remaining defenses. That presents an opportunity. Now that I can bring air support, things will go smoother. Right. Okay, this is going acceptably well. Ugh. I should have enough time to transfer that officer south. Good. Alright. So in city assault scenarios, it's always a good idea to try to encircle the city as best you can. These defenses should be fine. I can't abandon the bridgehead over here. I'm gonna have to let the Soviets capture that objective back temporarily. There doesn't seem to be any other way to deal with this. But then I'm in danger of not being able to hold that position, which would also be bad. I should be okay though. I can always transfer a few more units back, like this recon unit. I'll be fine. All right. Now that I've taken care of all the anti-aircraft batteries, my troops are free to... my Air Force can, well, do pretty much whatever it wants. The real problem are these guards. You know what? It's imperative that I take back this position ASAP. KV tank, though, is very tough to kill. Alright. Position some forces just in case. Resupply this. The assault here is actually going reasonably well as can be expected. Yeah. Wasn't quite what I was hoping for. It's fine though. Wait. Yeah. Assault mode is very useful. Two more turns. I can do it. I'm gonna start bombarding that northern position. Good. Most of the defenders have been defeated. Now I just have to shift enough troops to take this last position here in the north. All in all, a very hard-fought battle. KV tank is stuck. No worries there. there. And next turn I should be able to take all the objectives, and that'll give me the victory. Yeah. Excellent. Well fought battle. Oh, that's interesting. That SMG infantry could do a lot of damage to my Pioneer. Ouch. Could have gone worse. Alright, let's begin the final attack. Whoa, that was a mistake. I had actually meant to switch it to artillery mode. Didn't cost me though. Yeah. There's no real need to finish off all the Soviets. Wait, that's not a good move. Alright. So with that, I should have won decisive victory. Relatively hard-fought battle, certainly compared to previous years, but nevertheless, decisive victory was not too difficult to achieve. Let me actually shorten my defensive position here a little. We'll let the AI move a few units across the river there. It's meaningless at this point. And the rest of my units can stay put. So, thank you for watching. One interesting thing I want to point out is that if you look at these four T-34s that are around this city at 2311, those are newly purchased by the AI. So instead of what the AI used to spam, which was heavy tanks, now, at least in my equipment file, they will buy T-34s and lots of them to attack with, which I think is good change. Anyway, thank you for watching.